Hello everyone, this is Rishikesh and I'm going to show you how to draw orthographic projections in Autocad. So we have got some examples from your professor and we will have a look at the first one today. So this is the isometric view of a simple block diagram and here is the observer position. So we are going to draw front view, top view, and left-hand side view of this drawing. So let's begin. I will just post the similar image on the corner of my video. Okay, so I will close the diagram from here. I have created an AutoCAD template which is suitable for you guys. Okay, you'll be using the same template to practice once you're ready. So in this template, I have created suitable text styles, dimension styles, and multi-letter styles if required. And also I have created some layers, and to respect the layers and the line type, line widths, I have kept my background screen to off-white color. It is not completely white nor black, you can see. So if you have a look into the layers, I have set the layer color properties, and according to the layer types, we are also specifying what type of line and what will be the thickness or weight of the line to be printed. Okay, there is one layer called viewport. Whatever you draw on this layer, it won't be printed. Okay, so we will be drawing the border of our views on paper space. Okay, so it won't be printed and hampering the other diagrams that you have on your title block. So let's move ahead. While drawing the orthographic projections, you will need horizontal plane and vertical plane. Okay, so we will draw that first on the layer called planes. So go into this drop down menu and click on planes. Then you can click on line command and draw a horizontal line. So click somewhere on the screen. Okay, let's say I click over here, and then I will draw a line, a very big line. You can see the length of the line is around 600 millimeters or so. Okay, so if you want to draw a perfectly horizontal or vertical line on your screen, then what you can do is press F8 on your screen, function 8 key, and it will turn on the ortho mode. When this mode is on, okay, after you click on the screen to draw something, your cursor will lock that line or polyline into vertical or horizontal direction, basically in orthogonal directions, okay, which is parallel to X and Y axis. You can draw a line, something like this. There you go. Press escape once or twice to come out of the command. Then you can start drawing your diagram. In this case, I will draw front view. Okay, so we are going to draw front view, then top view, and then left hand side view. And we are going to draw this in third angle projection. So my front view will be over here, left hand side view will be over here, top view will be over here. Okay. Just in case I have to get the projections from top view to this quadrant, I will be drawing the angle line. To draw an angle line, what I can do is turn on polar tracking. Click on this or hit the keyboard shortcut F10, function 10 key. Then right click and set your angle to 45 degrees, or in this case you can also set it to 15 degrees. Okay, it will get you the tracking vector along 45 degrees. Now I will go to projections, or you can also use the planes, but I will use projections. Then I will go to line. So once you click on this point, from the positive direction of x-axis, it will measure 135 degrees in this quadrant, right? So it is 45 degrees. So click somewhere and you have got your reference element. So reference is ready. We can start drawing your outlines. So go to drawing layer. So click over here and click on the name drawing. Then you can start drawing the front view. Okay, so for the front view, I will draw the base first. So the base length is 100 units. So we go to line. Okay, click somewhere on the screen over here at suitable distance. Okay, we are going to move this to make it more appropriate. Right now I'm just going to draw the shape. So click, make sure that ortho mode is on, and give the direction. And if you are not able to see the length beside your cursor, then go and click on the dynamic input command. Okay, if you cannot see the command icon over here, press F12 and the command will be on. Once the command is on, okay, give the direction and type in the length 100 units and press enter. Then you have to draw the vertical line of length 15 units. Same over here, 100 units. And then we will close the loop by using C and enter. It will close the loop. So it will end your line from where you started it. Now I want to draw the vertical line. Okay, I will just show you in the example over here. I want to draw this line. So this line, or to look at this point, okay, we know that it is at a distance of 30 units from this edge, right? And the height of the line is 20 plus 45 plus 20. Okay, so it is 85. So go to line command. Okay, don't click, just hover your mouse on this end point, take your mouse outwards and then take it over here. Okay, once you see this green color vector, type in 30 and enter. Then give the direction and type in 85 and enter. There you go, you got your line. Now you want to draw the horizontal line, the top. Okay, the top face, which will be appearing as a line from front view, right? So the radius is 30 and the center distance from this edge is 40. So 40 plus 30, that is 70. Right. Now we are coming down by thickness of 20 units. Then we are coming back. Okay, so what is this distance now? We know the total distance is 70, and the width of the stem, it is shown as 20 units. So 70 minus 20 is 50. Then we are coming down by 45 units. Then over here again by 50 units. This time don't use C enter because we didn't start from here. We started from here. So if you say C enter, it will go and end the line in diagonal fashion this way. So we don't want that. Just click over here and press escape. There you go. Now we have to draw the stem part, or you can say the rib part, stiffener part. So again, start the line command. So if you have just come out of a line command and then you press enter, it will again start the line command. Okay, so press on this point, or you can say click on this point and then click on this point. So regardless my ortho mode is on in AutoCAD, if you click somewhere, okay, on the screen where AutoCAD is providing you the object snap, this green color symbol endpoint, then it will override the ortho command and give preference to your object snap. So in this case, it will give preference to our endpoint snap. So click and you will get the diagonal line. Right? Now, if you want to draw the hidden lines, you will have to switch to hidden line layer, right? So I want to draw the holes. Okay, I want to draw the holes representing over here as vertical lines. We know that the distance from, of the center is 30. So we are going to draw the center line first. Okay, so go to the layer, click center line, then go to line, hover your mouse over here, give direction, okay, and then type in 30, and there you got the line. I just want to extend my line this way, right? Now I want to draw hidden lines. I have different options. What I'm going to use is go to hidden line command, go to line. We know the diameter is 30, that means radius is 15. I will hover my mouse on this intersection and then give this direction, type in 15. Our line will start from there. When you get the perpendicular object snap over here, click. Then I will press escape and again press enter to start the same command. Okay, I will take this projection over here. Okay, and I will type the distance 45. It will start the line at a distance of 45. Then we'll press over here, click over here, and end the line. Select these two lines, and you can actually copy them. CO, click give direction, and type in 30. Okay, this is one way. The other way is that you can actually mirror these two lines about this center line. Okay, either way it is correct if you get the results accurate. So we have prepared our front view. Now, just for the sake, I don't want this diagram to be so far away from my reference planes. So I'm going to move it a bit closer. Okay, so just use the move command and take it somewhere so that you will find it easy to place it on the sheet, right? So just move it in such a way that when you show the dimensions, they are crystal clear to read. Now I'm going to draw the top view. So go to projections layer, then go to construction line command. Okay, so you have the keyboard shortcut for that. You can use XL, enter, and I want to draw projection lines in vertical direction. So you can type V and enter or spacebar. And now you can go and click on your geometry where you want to draw the projections. And it will give you vertical line projections right where you need. Great. Now I want to define the base. So I will again draw a horizontal construction line. Okay, so I will just click somewhere over here. Maybe over here because I want to use the labeling thing over here. And this will be the base of my geometry from where it will start on this quadrant. Okay, so we know that we are going to draw the rectangular shape 100 by 100 which has a fillet of radius 20. So you don't have to draw rectangle and then add fillet. Okay, you go to the drawing layer first, then start rectangle command. In rectangle command you will go to fillet option and type in the fillet value or the radius value is 20, enter. Then you click on this first corner, okay, and type in the value of rectangle, that is 100, then press comma and then 100 and enter. Voila, you got your base. Now what you want to draw is the top face that you're seeing in our isometric view. So go to center, radius, circle command, okay, and what you can do is from the midpoint in this direction, okay, hover your mouse on the midpoint of the edges and give the direction. It should show you this vector, green color vector will show you. the screen color vector beside your crosshair. Okay, you know the distance, that is 30. It will pinpoint the circle's center right where you want or need, and then type in the radius, because in center radius circle you are bound to input the radius value and not the diameter, but here we know the diameter, that is 30. So in case you don't want to calculate the radius, you can type in 30 divided by 2, and if you can calculate the radius easily, you can actually type in the value. So I will say 30 divided by 2 and enter, and it will draw the circle for us. Now what I'm going to do is draw the horizontal lines of that slot. Okay, so we know that the radius of the arc is 30. That means the width of the top face is double of that, right? Okay, because we are drawing a semicircle over here, so the width of that slot is 60. So what we can do is we can start with the line command. Okay, and we can actually pinpoint the location of our uh, line. Okay, so I'm just going to swap to the PDF so that I can actually clarify what I'm talking about. So we want to pinpoint this point of the line, okay, or this edge. Okay, we are going to locate this, okay, using our coordinate system in Autocad. So how? Okay, you can see that the diameter of this arc is 60 because the radius is 30, right? So the length of this edge is 60, but obvious the length of this edge is 100. So 100 minus 60, it's 40, right? So you can say that if this slot is symmetrical about the base, then from this edge, this distance, that is the if this is x-axis and this is y-axis, the y distance is 20 units, right? And the x distance is 30 units. They have shown over here, right? So we are going to locate that using from command in AutoCAD. So you start the line command when AutoCAD will ask you to specify the first point. We don't know where to click directly. So we will say I want to use from command. So FROM, enter, and use this corner. Okay, you can see this is the projection. So this is the corner we want. So click this. Now if this is 0, 0, then this side is minus x and this side is plus y, right? So we are going to say at the rate minus 30 comma 20. Remember to type the at the rate symbol, otherwise it will not give you the correct answer, and press enter. You got your line. Okay, now use ortho mode, Q direction, and input the length 60. Okay, and you will draw the line up till here. Same thing, I will draw the line over here. Then I will go to arc command, center, start, end. Okay, click on this center, click on the start, and click on this end. If I start the arc command, okay, again, if I click the center over here and click the start point over here, you can see that it is drawing it anti-clockwise. If I even take my cursor in clockwise direction, it is not going to draw it in clockwise direction. So to do that, you can use your control button on keyboard, hold it, and it will draw the arc in clockwise direction. From the diagram, we can see the width of the stiffener is 12 units, and we need to use the reference element. We'll just copy this projection, CO, click somewhere and place it on the midpoint. There you go. Okay, so we have the reference. I will go to line command. I will, you can say from command, From this point at the rate 0 comma 6, and you start the line and end it at this snap. You can select this, type in mirror command, mi, enter, use your construction line as the center line. Click 2 times, first point, second point, and press no, so that it will not erase the source one. Fine. So we have finished drawing the top view. Now we want to draw the left hand side view of this diagram. Okay, so for that we will have to take projections from the front view and the top view, right? So we are going to use projection line command, or you can say projection line layer. So you go to projections, okay, and then start XL command, XL, and then I will say H for horizontal. You can see over here they have highlighted it for horizontal. You can press H and then take the projections. So this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner, this corner. Then we have the projection over here. We are going to take the projection for this corner, this corner, this corner, this one, then here, this one, and this one. Okay, now we are going to draw the vertical projections from this angle. So we can see that we have all the lines coming from our top view and they will be projecting downwards. So we'll start XL line command again, XL, enter, then vertical V, enter, and then from the intersection of this line in angle and our projections coming from top view, you will click and create the vertical projections. Okay, so make sure that your clicks are correct. Okay, they are going into the intersections accurately. If they snap somewhere else or there is some problem, you can move the lines, okay, using M command or move command. So we have got our projection. So using our knowledge of orthographic projection, you can go to drawing layer and draw the lines. So this top one should match with this projections. So I can see that here, yeah, this and this is the line, right? So yeah, here and yeah, this one, this comes for here like this. Great. Correct. Of course. Okay, so we have drawn the outlines. Now these holes will be visible as hidden lines over here for us. Okay, we will be representing them as the hidden geometry. So we'll go to hidden line there. Go to line command. You know the diameter one coming over here. So these are the ones. So click, 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 click. Now this stiffener will also be hiding from us, so we can draw that as our hidden geometry, right? And to finish the diagram, we will use the center lines. Then can draw center lines like this. So this is my first center line. We'll select it, and I can say I want to do a polar array. So you will go over here and say polar array. Okay, and specify the center point. So this is the center point, and I will say the number of items is 4 and enter. There we go. Okay, after some while I will recommend that you use Ctrl S command to save your file. Now I already saved my file in a particular folder, so it didn't prompt me to choose the folder. But let's say you are on a new file, you are saving it for first time. When you hit Control S, it will ask you to go to the particular folder, go over there, write down the name of the file as you need. In this case, I have written it as engineering graphics, and then hit save. You can choose which version you want to save in, so that if you're sending the file to someone who has older version than what you have, then they can open the file. Okay. So once the diagram is finished, you can start annotating the diagram. So we'll go to dimensions and annotations layer. Okay. And we'll start adding the dimensions. So linear dimensions. Okay. So you can also decide which scale you're going to print this diagram. So you can choose the annotated scale over here. I'm going to use half, so 1:2, and then I will start the dimension. So 100. Yeah, 100. Then 12. For the circles and arcs, you'll be using radius for the fillets and diameter for the arc. Let's say here. Okay, so try to keep it as clean as possible. Okay. The same way, it can show the dimensions in appropriate layers or appropriate views. Okay, so here I will we could annotate. Let's say continue. There you go. So this is done. Okay, and then this dimension. And okay, we're not going to repeat any dimension, but if it is required, you can showcase those dimensions. Okay, so we try to utilize each and every view for annotating. Okay, we'll go to multi-line text command over here in home tab, and just draw a rectangle, something like this, and we'll say this is top. Okay, so this will be middle center justified text. I will use this label and copy it like this over here, and from here to here, So yeah, it is hampering the other annotation, so we'll just take it some distance below and we'll rename this. So this is front view. So double click on that and you can just edit it as you do in your text editor. So this is left and right view. Right. Okay, now I don't want these projections to go infinitely. Construction line is an infinite line. So what I can do is I will turn on the viewport layer. It is a non-printable layer. So whatever I draw in this layer, it will not be printed, but it will be visible in our model space. Okay, and of course in paper space. So I will draw a rectangle. So just take the projection like this. And I will draw a rectangle. I don't want a fillet, but obvious. So rectangle and go to fillet and say 0. Then we'll get the projections. Okay, same way over here. It's not necessary that you get these projections, but just for the neatness or tidiness, I'm doing this. So what I will do is I will just select this element and say I want to trim the part which is coming out of this. So I will say extrim extreme command and specify the side to trim on. So I will click outside, so it will trim whatever is outside. Okay, it will not hamper any other drawing that you have made. It will just trim the part which is out of this box and it was intersecting with this box. It has trimmed all the projection lines for you. Okay, now it is time to fit this drawing onto your sheet. So we will save this diagram first and then we'll go to exercise 1 layout. So you will see something else over here like layout 1, layout 2. So I renamed it. You can just double click on it and you can rename it. Go to that layout tab and then you can try to fit your diagram over here. But to fit your diagram over here, you should have the viewport. At the initial stage, you won't have the viewport. You will have the title block loaded, but you won't have the viewport. So to add the viewport, okay, when your model space, you won't have that option, but when you go to the layout tab, one more tab will be added over your layout. Go over there and in layout viewports, go to polygonal. In this case, polygonal. If you want to draw a rectangular viewport, you can do that also. You have the default option as rectangular, but I want to do a polygonal because I want to draw the viewport in this shape. Okay, so I don't want to overlap my viewport on this diagram or on this title block because my diagram will overlap with it. So to avoid that, I want to draw a polygonal viewport. See, if I draw a rectangular viewport, something like this, it will overlap with our title block. We don't want that. Okay, so we are going to use polygonal viewport. So go over here, click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep on going, and then the enter to close the loop. Double click inside. Okay, and once you're like close to what you want, okay, go over here and specify the scale. I want 1:2. Adjust the view, okay, as you need. Yeah, this looks good. So I will leave some space over here for what do you say, notes and all general notes and everything. Okay, and just double click outside or click on the model over here and you will come back to the paper space. So when you zoom in, zoom out now, it won't affect your drawings scale, right? So you can see that this extra line is visible over here, but I don't want it to be printed. So but obvious, just like our viewport, we have drawn this line, this particular line on viewport layer, on this layer. So when I hit Control P, okay, if you go to preview, you will see that that line is gone, right? So you can also decide that if you want these projection lines to last over here, you can trim it that way, and then you have enough space for other things like adding general notes, guideline notes, construction notes, whatever it is. Okay, so you have that space onto your sheet. So let's have a look again uh, at the diagram, okay, and see if you have missed anything. So I have referred your solution once, and there was one thing. It isn't actually clear, but they have shown that this hole is through. Okay. So for that reason, I guess we have missed this line, and we'll extend these lines. So there are different ways. You can actually use extend command, or you can actually just select these lines and then drag them to the location you want. Okay. So these hidden lines were actually going behind our projection lines. I don't want that while they are printed. I want those lines to be printing dark and clear. So for that, what I did is that I selected those lines. To select all the lines on this layer, you can say select similar by selecting one line and right clicking on the screen. Then I again right click on the screen and I said that into the draw order, bring those lines to front. To bring to front is the option. So yeah, well, once you're through, well, this thing got disassociated. Actually, it is from here. My mistake. It is from here. Yeah. So yeah, again, one thing, this line will be shown as hidden over here. Yeah, so we have the projection. We just have to go to the drawing layer. Sorry, not drawing layer, hidden layer, and draw the line here. There you go. Is there anything else that will be hidden from any of the view? I don't think so. So yes, this completes our diagram. You can go and fill in the information for your submission purposes. Okay, to fill in the information, just double click on it. An attribute editor will open, and you can specify the information like the scale is 1:2. Click apply and it will change the scale value. Date, actually they are automatically recorded according to the file's date. You don't have to change that. Okay, you can specify the size. Okay, so paper size is A3. Then issued, revision, contract number, whatever. This is the general title block that I've used from the uh, Autodesk template, but you will get the title block from your professor, which you will have to fill in. So this is the way you will do that, and then you can give the print. Okay, so if you want to know the things, like we have seen a lot of things into this drawing, okay, but you don't know, if you don't know the basics of the AutoCAD, like how to use this command effectively. Of course, many people know how to draw a line, like click and click and give the distance, give the direction and distance. You can draw the line, but there are various ways which can be useful to you while drawing in AutoCAD, and it will make your work more faster, easier, and still it will remain accurate. Okay, that means it will increase your efficiency. So if you want to do that, then you can learn AutoCAD for free, and all of the lectures for AutoCAD are uploaded by me on YouTube. At the end of this video, you can get the link of the playlist where I have all of the lectures stored for you, and whoever is interested, you can learn AutoCAD from there and improve yourself so that you will find at a good spot when you actually go for an interview or are competing somewhere, and you are supposed to do AutoCAD drawings, and time is the essence. Thank you. We will see our next example in next video. Until then, bye. Take care.